Greetings, Earthlings. Thank you for joining me. It's your friendly neighborhood Roberto, broadcasting live from some unknown frequency in the universe. And today I wanted to come on quickly because I was like, I have to share that kind of. I was writing about fear and love and life and death, which I guess you could say is duality, the polar opposites, right? And it occurred to me, and I wondered, does our fear of death stop us from truly living our life? And so it might be something, maybe that's an extreme example, but do fears stop you from truly living your life? Did you have a family member who died in a car accident, so you never got your license because you're scared of driving because you might feel you might die? But what if driving is one of the most wonderful things that you could possibly do, and it's going to lead you to your next adventure? Something silly like that, right? Even for myself, I had a fear of flying, and so I'm going to get my pilot's license now, and I want to travel, and we do that in airplanes right now. So until we learn how to fly magic carpets again, or we don't need any vehicle outside of ourselves to fly around, I imagine a universe where we just fly like Superman. But until that day, we have airplanes. And so I had a fear of flying, and that's why I'm going to get my pilot's license. I'm conquering that fear, so it doesn't stop me from truly living my life and going out there and exploring and meeting new people and going to new places and seeing parts of the world that you could probably only get, like I said, in this day and age, by an airplane. So if I didn't conquer that fear and face that fear, then I'm not going to be able to fully live my life. And so what's the worst that could happen? I die, but at least I went. At least I said, you know what? I want to travel somewhere. I want to learn how to fly. It's going to make me more comfortable when I'm flying that I know how to fly. But at least, so even what's the worst case scenario? I die. Well, I died living. A lot of people die way before they hit the grave. And that's the scary part for me, is that we're not actually living our lives because we're so scared of the outcomes. We're so fearful of the outcomes. Oh, what if I ask her out and she says no? Well, then who cares? It's going to be no different than it was today. So that was the question that I had. Is our fear of death stopping us from living our life? And it's okay. Death's okay. What if death is one of the greatest gifts because it gets you out of this frequency, out of this body, onto new adventure? I think it was Socrates that said that we fear death, and it's something we totally don't know anything about it. Maybe it's one of the most liberating things that your spirit could ever experience, because you get out of this prison planet and you're free. So don't let the fear of death stop you from living your life. And I'm saying that as much for myself as I am for you. But a lot of times our fears stop us from truly getting out there and experiencing all this wonderful world has to offer. So let's not let our fears run us. And thank you for tuning in. That's all I wanted to share today, and I appreciate it very much. Wishing you lots of peace, and thank you for joining me.